Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're back. If you don't know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a high six-figure affiliate marketer. What I do is I teach people to make money here on YouTube on Imperfect Millionaires. I specialize in affiliate marketing on this channel, and what I do is I vet platforms, meaning I make money with platforms, and then I build out courses on platforms. I show you exactly what I did to do to make money with platforms and exactly what I did to lose money with platforms. So if you want to know how to make money in affiliate marketing and you don't want to buy a course and you don't want a bunch of guru garbage, this is the channel for you. If you like this kind of content, give me a like on this video, tick the bell icon so that you're notified. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. What we're here to talk about today specifically is, I get a lot of questions about this, so I'm just decided to make a video about it. When people think about making money online, they think of a side hustle. And I don't actually. So what do I mean by that? Well, side hustles are cool for making some extra grocery money. They're cool for making a car payment up. They're cool for making some quick cash if that's what you need to do, but they tend not to be very sustainable, and they don't tend to be a long-term view on income. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, is the difference, why I'm not a huge fan. I've used side hustles. I've shown people how to use side hustles that need to make some quick cash. I'm not here to put them down, but I am here to explain to you what the difference is. And if you're actually looking to build wealth and you're looking to build something that you can count on for yourself and your family, a side hustle isn't that, right? You hear that all over the internet, that I started this side hustle and I was a millionaire. It's all crap. That's all garbage. So a side hustle tends to be this. You make a quick sale, you make a few bucks, and you move on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. If you actually want to know how to build a sustainable income and something that you can count on, as I mentioned, for yourself and your family and your future, then what you're going to want to do is learn how to build a skill set. You're going to want to learn how to build an audience. And I'm going to go over some points on that you're going to want to be very aware of if you're not already, about how to go about doing that and how not to go about doing that, okay? And I'll share with you 5 things that are extremely important as to your decision of what you're going to choose and how you're going to go about it, okay? So let's just start with number 1. Decide that you're going to do it. That's the biggest thing that I see with people, right? People think about it all the time, and nothing's ever going to happen unless you actually take action and go down the road to build the skill set, right? I see people get trapped in the side hustle thing, right? They're like, well, I'm doing the side hustle, and what does that mean? Right? Well, I made $500 last month, or I made 2,000 or even 5,000 sometimes. That's cool, but that's not going to retire you. That's not going to give you a residual income. Okay. So number 1, decide that you're actually going to take the time and energy to build the skill set to actually earn a passive income, or at least a semi-passive income, where you can build a skill set where all of the things that I'm going to show you how to do are actually going to work on your behalf to earn money, whether you're working or not, right? I've made videos before about how to make money while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation, all those types of things, right? But what I want to be super clear on is I don't treat any of those things like a side hustle. Does that make sense? I take them extremely seriously, and I build them like a business. And I would recommend you do the same thing if you'd like to have similar results, okay? So that's number 1. So what do you really need to do in order to build a skill set? Here's the bottom line. There's 4 things, okay? So the first one was decide. Number 2, identify a problem, right? A problem that a mass amount of people have. This isn't new information to you. I'm sure you've heard this before. Identify a problem. If you've heard that, you probably know what comes next. Solve the problem, okay? That would be number 3. Find a solution for the problem, okay? And I'm going to point out to you something that is really interesting to me. A side hustle, just a side note, my opinion, a side hustle is a solution for a really quick problem, right? A skill set is a solution for a long-term problem. So when I think of making money online, I think of making a lot of money online over an extended period of years. That's my focus on it. That's not a side hustle. That is a commitment, is what that is, okay? So number 2, solve the problem. Number 3 was solve the problem, sorry. Number 4, get paid, right? That's what you're here for. That's what you want to either A, do a side hustle for to get some quick cash, or B, build a skill set for. That skill set is being built to create income into your household, right? So that's a very important one. Get paid, right? And then number 5 is refine and repeat. What do I mean by that? I mean, don't keep riding that same old horse. When you first start out, you're going to do some things that won't be perfect. And my recommendation is you don't try to make them perfect, because you'll never get there. It will never reach a state of perfection. Improvement, yes. Perfection, no. That's an excuse that a lot of people use to A, either never get started, or B, get started doing a bunch of busy work that produces 0 income. Don't go for perfection, ever. You'll never find it. You'll never get all those ducks in a row. Trust me, I've seen people doing that for years. I've been doing this a long time, and I still know people that started out about the same time that have never actually made any money, because they're going to build the perfect funnel. They're going to build the perfect whatever. It never happens, and it ends up with $0 in the bank. That's a really bad plan, okay? Refine. That's the word you're looking for. So what do I really mean? I just mean improve. You're going to find holes in things that you will do when you start, and then you're going to do it, and you're going to refine it, and then you're going to see where you can improve that, and then you're going to improve it, and you're going to repeat. You're going to improve it, and you're going to repeat. Okay? So a niche is a good idea. A niche is not a side hustle, just for clarification. A niche is a specific area that you're going to work in. The top niches in affiliate marketing: make money online, health, fitness, software, and credit. Why are those the top 5 right now? I don't know. They've been the top 5 for quite some time. Probably because those are all very important topics to people, right? So it kind of makes sense, actually, why those would be the top 5. So pick a niche and get very good at that niche. Learn everything you can. You can learn really quickly. Jump on YouTube. There's tons of information about all of those niches. But choose a niche that you're passionate about is what I would advise you to do there, okay? As a side note, the reason why is you will put a ton of time, energy, and effort into it, and it will come across in your enthusiasm when you're talking about it. I'm in the make money online space, and anytime I get a chance, I combine them with one of those other ones, like software, for example, right? One of the platforms that I have on my channel is software. It's a funnel builder, and it's also make money online. It allows other people to make money online. It's brilliant, in my opinion. Makes a ton of sense, but that's not really what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the difference between side hustle and actually building a skill set and building a business, okay? So of those 5 things, decide you're going to do it, that you're actually going to do it. Identify the problem, solve the problem, get paid, refine, and repeat. If you do that in one of those niches, one of those 5 niches that I just mentioned, you're going to make a lot of money, a whole lot of money, and you're going to make it over an extended period of time. Something else I would mention as a side note is when you're choosing what you're choosing to do, I would make a strong effort to pick something that is renewable income, okay? In other words, subscription based. So on a monthly basis. That's very important. Because as you go through and you accumulate, sure, you'll have some attrition. Some people will drop out. They just won't continue. That's to be expected. But a large percentage of those people will continue. So what I'm always looking for is something that is renewable so that it's subscription based, so that it renews monthly, so that my income continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow with that effort, okay? So what you want to do is make sure that you're building a skill set. It's tremendously, I can't say enough about it. It's tremendously important because once you learn that, then you're not dependent on anything, okay? And as another side note here, I'm going to mention something. Do not, and I'm going to repeat, do not build your identity, either your own personal identity or your brand identity, around a specific business. Businesses come and go. A niche is here to stay, right? Make money online, I don't think it's going anywhere. Health, fitness, software, credit, those things aren't going anywhere. They're going to stay. That's a niche. Don't confuse that with a business. I've seen so many people, especially in the multi-level marketing arena, which I don't really mess with, but I've seen so many people play with that and build a giant business. And then that multi-level marketing company goes out of business or gets a bad name and starts to deteriorate, and their income just goes away. Because what they did was they spent all that time, energy, and effort to build out somebody else's brand. What I'm really saying to you here is build your own brand. Build your own identity. It doesn't have to be your face if you're not comfortable with that. You can build a brand, right? Me in particular, it's both, right? Imperfect Millionaires and JD Savage, that's me. But I'm not worried about having my face here. Some people are, that's fine. I wouldn't have to. I could build a faceless channel if that's what you're more comfortable with. But whatever you do, don't build either your identity or your brand identity around a specific business. This business, Imperfect Millionaires, is built around making money online, period. That's what it's built around, okay? I could put 10 platforms on here, provided I did the footwork to vet the platforms, make sure they're honest, make sure they do all the things they're supposed to do like I've done with the other platforms. I could put 10 platforms on here. If one of those went out of business tomorrow, I'm not going anywhere. Does that make sense? So consider that when you're thinking about establishing something. Don't make that mistake. I've seen so many people lose so much time, energy, effort, and money because they put their heart and soul into something and it just went belly up. Make sure you don't do that, okay? I think one of the most important things to consider is, and I mentioned it, but it's worth mentioning again, is choose something that you're going to be passionate about, that you're going to be willing to make a lot of content about, right? It's very important because if you just choose something because you think it's going to be profitable, you will give up. You will give up because here's why, guys. You're going to hit roadblocks, you're going to hit speed bumps, you're going to have problems, you're going to have days you just don't feel like it. And if it's something you don't like anyway, what's the odds you're going to follow through when times get tough for you? And they very well could. They very well could, especially in the interim, right? Once you get things rolling and the money's coming in and little drops off, it's not the end of the world. But if you're having a hard time getting traction because you're not creating content because you don't really care about what you're doing and you're only doing it for the money, I highly advise you don't do that. See, I'm very passionate about what I do. I love the concept of making money online. I love the concept of being able to teach people and create free courses rather than do what the gurus do, create a course and sell it for 5 or 10 grand. I've sold courses. I know how, but I'm not here to do that. I create courses and I give them away so that you can see for free exactly what you need to do before you spend a dime. And if you're not into it, don't do it. But what I want everybody to understand, first and foremost, I'm here to teach you how to build a skill set. I'm not here to teach you about platforms. I mean, I do teach you about platforms because you need to know about them in order to get going, but that's not the underlying motivation for me. The underlying motivation for me is to teach you a skill set, and you can go do anything you want in the affiliate marketing arena because you now have the skill set. You understand how to build a brand, how to build a presence, how to build an email list, how to build things that are yours, not some other businesses. Does that make sense? They belong to you. And the people on the other end of that, on the other side of that screen, know who you are. They know who your brand is. That's important, right? And it's really hard to do that with side hustle stuff because it's a side hustle and it comes and goes, right? And that's the hard part with side hustles is people, they're doing this one today, they're doing this one tomorrow, they're doing this one next week, right? They think it's good today, but it turns out that it's not good and they didn't really have time to vet it, but they thought, oh, maybe we can make a little money. Look, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. I'm not here to talk you out of it. But I am here to tell you, if you want to build a consistent income, take it seriously and build a skill set and actually work with platforms that have some stay power, and you will establish a massive income if that's your objective. Does it take some work? Yes. Are you going to get rich overnight? Absolutely not. Can you build a massive income in a very short period of time? Absolutely, you can. Does it take some maintenance to keep it up? Sure. But I'll tell you what, it's a lot less maintenance than finding a new side hustle to yammer on about. I don't know, it's just not my bag, right? As you can probably tell. If it is yours, cool. I don't think anything negative of it. Please don't give me any negative comments. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm talking to the people who are not interested in constantly having to dig up something new every day, right? Just not my bag. So I'm going to end it there. I think I've explained it well enough. If you follow those steps, you will be successful. If you want to know about specific platforms, I've built out courses here on a high ticket. There's a course here on high ticket. There's a course here on a low ticket affiliate marketing platform. This is a 180-day challenge that we're doing in my Facebook group. Jump up here if you want to know more about it. Join the private Facebook group. No, it's not an upsell to some boot camp I'm going to try to sell you on. It's literally free. We're in the Facebook group, and what people are learning at this moment is how to create short form content, how to get comfortable on camera, how to build out an audience, just like what I'm talking to you about right here. And it was 100% free. So if you want to know more, hit me up in the Facebook group. If you want to get a hold of me personally, my phone number is below all of my videos. All you got to do is shoot me a text and we can chat. I'll see you in the next video.